again. In this video, we're going to hear about when the experiences started at this location. We catch a Woot 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 on audio and learn about the prints and trackways found here in early spring of 2023. So, let's have a look. This episode is sponsored by Project Overwatch, a GoFundMe initiative to put professional thermal drones in the hands of Ontario's Sasquatch researchers, thus enabling them to gather information in the field from above in a less intrusive way, where difficult terrain, forest density, and impassable watercourses prevent in-person on-the-ground investigation. If you would like to contribute to this initiative or find out more about Project Overwatch, there's a link in the description below to the Project GoFundMe page.
I was telling Daryl earlier, after you guys left, I was trying to think of the timing of when this all started to happen. And what I came up with is we had never had any experiences here till it was around the COVID time, but it was the fall before COVID that we heard the screaming in the back, and that wasn't long after the fires. Remember the fires that came up beside Georgia Bay, Henry Idlet and everything like that? Yep. So I'm wondering whether they were maybe over that direction and then got burnt out and they've got pushed back over here.
Oh, for sure.
So that I kind of put that together today. That made sense to me. I'm like, they were never here, then they had the fires, and then they were here.
It wasn't just them. All the animals.
Everything moved. The whole food source came over.
Yeah. And a lot of animals died, I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
That was a big fire.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah.
It's the second time.
It's something.
Now, what
Yeah,
was
listen.
it?
That sounded like
He was
a
doing something
scream.
stupid.
It was.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
doing
second time
something
I've heard it. It's quite.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah.
It's the second time.
It's something.
Now,
Yeah,
what was
listen.
it?
That sounded like
He was
a
doing something
scream.
stupid.
It was.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
doing
second time
something
I've heard it. It's quite.
You said that because that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's when you were following the tracks?
We would
Like
that
the
was
22 and the 16 together?
That was the week before we saw the tracks were still there. It had melted out substantially. So Jess and I found the tracks on the Saturday, and then Bradley and I came up on the Thursday because I wanted to look for more and get more measurements and whatnot. And I came up with him on the Thursday, and it had hit 20 degrees two or three times, and so the snow drastically had gone down. I was still able to get the measurements I needed, but and it was weird. The moose walked right on top of the Sasquatch tracks, right on top, and it punched like right through the middle. I'm like, you dirty buggers! I wanted to get more pictures, but for it to pick the exact same route.
Well, that's kind of interesting in itself.
Yeah, stepped right in it. And so we had like the 22-inch, they were nice flat, you could see toe prints and everything like that, and then a moose track jammed right in the freaking middle of it. Like, damn it. And then it busted it up real bad.
So was it this side of the east-west?
Yes.
So it was north of that, and then this side or the other side?
The 22, just 200 yards up the track is where he had come up and then walked in, and it was like the 22 was really hard to follow. You wouldn't think so because of it's such a big friggin' track, but it just stopped. Like it was his trackway was maybe 50 yards long, and then it disappeared. The 16 starts right here by the schoolhouse, walked all the way up through the marsh and fall all the way down, up and over top the tracks. It came down and like all the way back into here before Well, I give up following it just because the snow was so deep, and you know, like my rubber boots are this high, and the snow was this high, so every step, all the snow was going down your boots. It was just awful. My feet were freezing. I'm like, this is getting to be stupid. But it was, it had started there and it had walked all the way through, and it was headed to the back.
Oh, it's actually warmer here too, right?
But there was 2 spots where we found the 22. He was here, and then further down the other end of the marsh, they had come out this side of the river. They came out and up on the tracks, crossed the tracks, and went in to on this other side of this water hole there. We call that the triangle. And so yeah, they had ducked in there.
That's with the water on either side of the tracks there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where Chris found or saw the snapping turtle today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah, there's a few of those big buggers back in there.
Or your allergies. Fucking wind. Straight at me again.
Thanks so much for watching this video. As always, I really do appreciate it. What are your thoughts on the woods captured and the trackways found? Let me know in the comments below, and if you've had any experiences in South and Southwestern Ontario that you'd like to share, send me an email at uppercanadasasquatch@gmail.com. That's it for now. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.